All right. Hey, everyone. I think everyone will be receiving this as a recording. So I just want to give you a big thank you for spending the time to watch all of this, pieces of it, the parts that feel most important to you. But I just know that your time is valuable. So I appreciate you helping me out and supporting me in this. I'm Jenna. If I didn't send you the recording because you're my friend and you got it some other way, welcome. I'm on maternity leave right now. I have a 5-year-old daughter that's going to kindergarten and I have an 8-month-old. So my life is busy, but I love having a full plate. So jumping on this opportunity was a no-brainer and it just seems like a lot of fun. And again, right timing. You've probably heard that lots, anyone who talks about Q. And I'm passionate about health and wellness. So this kind of just fit right into my lifestyle. And I like to be social. And when you're home with a baby, sometimes being social outside of your home is hard. So this has provided that outlet. Sometimes you, as a mom, you don't get solo time unless you have actually a purpose or something, like you just can't be alone just because. So this has been good for that. And the community and growth I've seen so far with Q has been unreal. And you'll see a little bit of that tonight. So first up, I'm going to hand it over to Julie, who's our East Coast leader, Canadian boss mama, and she knows all the dirt on Q Sciences.
Hi guys, welcome. I'm so excited to be here this evening with Jenna and Janelle. My name is Julie Ross. I am from a very small town called St. George in New Brunswick on the East Coast, and I've lived in this town my entire life. I'm 42 years old. I have, with my husband, we have 5 kids between the ages of 14 and 22. So we have one guy in his 3rd year of university doing business and a daughter in her 1st year of law school, and our baby is 14. So she's not a baby anymore, but I still call her the baby. She was just here digging in the fridge and I was like, shh, you need to be quiet, I'm going on a call. So they keep us pretty busy, and I've been an entrepreneur almost all of my adult life. I actually started my first business when I was 21. My husband works at a paper mill. He's a manager there, and he's done that for many, many years. I absolutely love being an entrepreneur. I love running my own business, and I actually didn't ever see myself in this industry. I ran traditional brick and mortar stores, but about 3.5 years ago, I was interested in purchasing some products at a discount. So I said I wasn't going to do the business, but I'll support my friends always and buy what they're selling. And so I ended up kind of falling into this industry by accident. I purchased the products, I enjoyed the products, I started sharing about them, and then I looked around and I thought, wow, like as a traditional business owner, I had to wear so many hats and I just had so many responsibilities that always fell on my shoulders. But in this industry, I realized that I actually had a lot of the things that I didn't enjoy done for me. It was just a nice little package deal, and I could focus on what I love, which is relationships, people, mentoring. And so I really, really fell in love with the industry. I didn't have success with my first company financially. I would say I had some personal development success. I really came out of my shell, learned how to do a live video, did all sorts of things that I would have never done. But from a financial viewpoint, I didn't have great success. And actually in December of the past December, I had received a check for like $50 and my order was like $450. My husband was like, I don't know if your business is working, babe. Like it's been, 3 years and here we are. And I had to agree with them. And then at the beginning of January, I saw a post from a girl who was really high up in that previous company. And she said that she was joining a new company because of timing and because she felt like where she was not in momentum, and that she couldn't look you or I in the face and say that she had been there for 7 years and she could teach you all of the things to help you get exactly what she had. And she said, I don't want to be the only person at the top. I want people to be winning with me. So I've made a hard decision and I'm walking away and I'm joining this new company and people are winning. And I reached out to her. And honestly, the rest is history. I didn't know her. She's one of my best friends now. She's phenomenal. She's my mentor. I wouldn't have hit the rank of gold in 4 months if it wasn't for her mentorship and support, as well as the systems that we have here at Q. So we are based out of Utah. We were founded in 2012. I love the fact that we have ground floor timing, but we're not a startup. It's really awesome to be in that place. The company started in 2012, but was mainly in doctors' offices, natural health clinics, chiropractors, that sort of thing. And it wasn't until 2018 that they really went big in the direct sales side of things. And since then, we have actually seen 1,200% growth, which is just phenomenal. These three gentlemen are the pillars of this company. On the left is Mark Wilson. He's the founder and CEO. He's a retired NFL football player who led his team to 2 Super Bowl championships. He did not need to start another business. He could have comfortably retired and lived out a very luxurious life, but he had a mission to help people, and he felt called to do something greater than just retire and play golf. So he partnered with this gentleman in the middle who is an internal medicine doctor as well as a naturopathic doctor, and was editor-in-chief of WebMD for over 15 years. His name is Dr. Stephen Kimberly, and they came together in 2012 and they formulated an amazing product line to really help people with all natural products. And in 2018, when they wanted to get the company really rocking and rolling in the direct sales side of things, they brought in Mr. Jake Spencer. He is my friend and personal mentor. He is just fantastic. They are all fantastic, but I know Jake the best. I did a 6-week, twice a week mentorship session with him all summer long. I really get to know him. He's called me personally on the phone to ask me about the Canadian marketplace. And I just think that's really cool, coming from a company where no one even knew I existed. And I wasn't coming in here with any big rank or anything like that, obviously from a $50 paycheck. But it's what's possible here, being one of the first 1,000 people, is it's really mind blowing. So Jake is the president. He came in, took a look at the company in 2018 and made some changes, and is responsible for a big part of the 1,200% growth that we have seen since then. Here's a look at an S-curve. This is very typical in business. You have slow growth in the beginning, then you go up the curve into momentum, and then you get where many companies are right now, which is saturation, and you're no longer in momentum and people aren't winning. So we are very fortunate to actually be just at the beginning of that curve. We're 3 to 5 years from peak momentum, and over the next 3 to 5 years we will become a $1 billion company. And I love knowing that I'm a pioneer in a market that is going to be a $1 billion company, not that I joined a $1 billion company. It's a huge distinction, and we're really in a sweet spot right now, especially here in Canada with less than 1,000 people. So anyone who joins up right now is going to get to say, I was a pioneer of that Canadian market, and I was one of the first 1,000 people to join that company. We're in 23 countries around the world, and we have an aggressive plan to be in 65 countries in the next 5 years. And this is the lovely Janelle Iglesias. I absolutely love her. We met over Instagram, and she's been such a pleasure to have on our team. She's really rocking things out west. She is just an absolute amazing person inside and out. And she's going to be sharing with you guys a little bit about the products that we have here and how you can make money.
Thanks, Julie. And thanks, Jenna, for the awesome intro too as well. It's been pretty fun just seeing this company, just comparison to my previous company too as well. So first of all, my background is within exercise physiology and kinesiology. I'm out in Vancouver, BC with my husband and my dog. And I've always been in the wellness industry, loving seeing people win with their wellness, helping them with their exercise. And I got to the point where I wanted to have my own thing and make my own money and be my own boss. And I love being my own boss at my own hours. And also, if I want a promotion, I work hard towards that. And so my previous job, I was at UBC, and after 5 years, I had no promotions. I was, I worked so hard, got like little paychecks. And then I transitioned into my own business too as well, within the same kind of industry that Julie was in as well. And I hustled really hard for a couple of years, and I loved the products in the community, but again, the paychecks weren't covering my orders. And then my husband was also like, so what are you gonna do about it? And then so when I came across a YouTube clip, a video from Julie, and I just like watched it, and I was just like, it was one of these QIQ calls. And I was like, I want in. Like, this company is super innovative and the products are amazing. They're like what I want in my own body, in my husband's body, and my friends and families. And so I just kind of like dove into it. And in a matter of 1 month of being here, I have had 2 promotions. It's taken hard work, but also timing and the systems involved obviously helps with that kind of stuff too. So let's get started with the product line because it is amazing. And there's also products for everybody. So Q Core, I just got this like last week. My husband's taking it. And Q Core is like your typical supplement line. Basically, we'll have things for, brain health, physical health, for your immune system, as well as anti-inflammatory properties. And then also biotics for gut health. And gut health is so important for that gut-brain axis of, mental health and supporting for our gut microbiome. And so with taking these, my husband has just started them about a week ago, and he's noticed a little bit of support with his hip arthritis. So he is super physically active. He's a high performance strength coach and going into firefighting. So he needs these kind of supplements to be super supportive. Now, people often ask, like, what sets us apart from other companies? For me, why I liked going down the path of Q is the regulations and transparency of the company. When you shop for a product in the store, a supplement, it's not necessarily regulated. And for me, I wanted to know if I'm spending money on something for my health, it better be a high quality standard. And one of our amazing leaders, Sean Cooper, he's a licensed dietitian or registered dietitian. He talks about, like, if, for example, like you're a mom with some kiddos, or you have like a really busy lifestyle and you miss those greens in your diet, you need to supplement that kind of stuff to obviously have a high wellness. And also just like, especially right now for your immune system with obviously what's out there, you want to have a strong immune system for yourself. So Q Core, if you're in for the business, has a very high reordering rate. I think it's between 68 and 88%. I believe one of those numbers. If you want to quote me, Julie, maybe in the chat. But when you have people trying this product for the first time and then they like it so much as it's working amazingly, they're going to reorder that product, right? So second thing is our fitness weight management. So this is actually day 1 today. I'm doing this little 30-day challenge with some friends within this Q app. And this app is $30 a month. And it also gives you a nutrition kind of coach and also a personal trainer. And for me, being in the fitness industry and seeing like trainers charge like at least $100 an hour, or even online sessions are not as personable. And so for somebody who might want to lose weight or might want to have like support with things, this is a very affordable app that gives you such great support. Also below that picture there, you see some products in there that are directed towards maybe you losing weight, or maybe you having products like our trim product, for example, helps you cut down carbohydrate intake, which is great for weight reduction or also just muscle toning. And the third thing is our oral sprays. So the fastest way to have something get into your body is through an IV. And the second fastest way is sublingual, under your tongue. And so if you don't like taking supplements and it's too much for you to pop pills, then these sprays are so ideal for yourself. They're great for kiddos too as well. They're the size of about a pen, and they last about, I guess, between a month and 2 months. They're pretty cost effective too as well. They're about $17 a piece, which is great for a supplement. Okay, so the biggest thing for me in this company was the innovation. When you join a company, whether you're here as a customer or maybe like an ambassador, want to do the business, you want to be at a company that is constantly changing their recipes and changing their products. They're always pairing it with the standards of science. You want to always be at the same level as science, because science is always changing. People are saying, oh, you should, use sucralose instead of stevia, and just all these different factors come into play, and then they'll switch it, which is pretty incredible. So just launched this month in September has been our collagen, our medical grade collagen. And the testimony, seeing people, one on the left is our reform for skin, hair, nails. That has been people's hair on their head, like, people who are getting older in their 40s and 50s, even the receding hairline. I was like, you're not old, Julie. Getting older, I said, with your hair loss. The biggest thing behind this is collagen is our biggest protein in our body. And so when that gets depleted starting at the age of 20, you start to see wrinkles in your body. You start to lose hair, especially moms, who've had kids before and they go through this change in their hormones and they're losing their hair, it's thinning out. So having a really strong collagen that supports you very quickly, we've seen results within 2 weeks of people. I know that Julie's been taking it for over a month, and her before photos and current photos are just night and day, which is incredible. And then a rebuild is for somebody who's like super active. Maybe they want to even tone up or lose some weight or get that post-workout replenishing for their body. Again, collagen is so important for building muscle mass. And so I've noticed, I think it was Jeff, Julie's husband, he's been trying these two as well. And just for fitness loss and just toning your body is just really incredible. Now, terpenes. So when I talk about innovation, terpenes have never been launched before, ever in this world. You'll never see this anywhere except with Q Sciences. And so this is huge for business talk and also just product talk. What's really cool about terpenes is, to break it down, essential oils are, so we've all seen them or heard them. They are these plant properties, right? So they're extracted from a plant and they're great. You have ones for sleep, you have ones for pain, you've got ones for stress. What we've done with our amazing technologies, we actually extracted terpenes, which are the flavors within these plant properties, and we put them into a sublingual tincture that has been literally directed and targeted towards sleep or stress or whatever it may be. And we have 3 of them right now. 2 just launched on Friday last week. We have Comfort and Chill. And Comfort is for people maybe, getting older, or even my age. I had 3 surgeries in the last 3.5 years. Comfort's for severe pain, discomfort with any kind of stiffness, somebody who just went to the gym and their body's aching the next day. And then Chill is for just chilling out and having some more support with maybe you have anxiety or emotional distress, or you're going into a big presentation for the first time, or you're driving somewhere. These things, I have seen amazing testimonies. I haven't tried them yet, but I know that Julie has. And the effects literally have been kicking in for people within 5 to 10 minutes. And it's pretty cool to see that you can see and witness people trying these products and their lives possibly changing. And that's what we're here to do with this business, is we're here to help support people's lives with their pain, with their stress. And these products, literally, they carry themselves forward with that kind of stuff. Create is one I haven't even seen anybody try yet. I don't think that Create is more to do with focus, from what I believe. Somebody who is say you got off a really long call and they have to go and do paperwork or study for a test, and it's very focused on focusing in on things. So how can you get involved? So there's 2 options. Preferred customer, it's $10 to start off with, wholesale pricing, and then also an ambassador, somebody who wants to maybe get some paychecks or support people with their own lives and just, like Jenna said, work from home and have more of a purpose of doing something throughout the day whenever your kids are sleeping. And again, either option is awesome. You can also start as a customer and then upgrade to an ambassador. For me, I almost tried that option myself, as I was like, I want to try these products first. But honestly, I saw the timing of this company and I jumped on board. And it's pretty cool because you get to jump on board with people like Julie and Jenna and myself, which we love. So I'll break down this compensation plan. Do you want to do the first 2, Julie? I'll do the 3rd and the 4th.
Sure thing. So in box 1, this is how you can earn money. As soon as you join Q Sciences, you get your own website link. It's included in the sign-up fee, and you can send that off to any of your friends, family, and they can just shop your link. It's you have your own e-commerce store, and the products are shipped directly to them. And in box 1, you earn anywhere from 15 to 35% of your customer volume, and that's actually does not change depending on how long you've been with the company. It always stays at those high amounts. And so there's a really good opportunity to earn money just from people shopping your web store. Box 2 is a volume-based compensation plan. And when I got my eyes on this, I thought this was the thing that I was like, I need to do this. So one thing about this compensation plan is that it is geared towards everyone winning, not just 1 or 2 people. So it's, sorry, I just completely lost my train of thought. It's, you're able to place people infinity levels deep in your organization, which means that you can bless hundreds, potentially hundreds of people who join your team. Our goal with every single person is to help them hit the first 3 ranks in the company within their first 30 days. Those ranks are called Builder, Pro, and Executive, and they equal $750 US. All of the prices here, all of the prices and the payments at Q Sciences are in US dollars currently. We are pioneers of the Canadian market. We will have them in our currency, but eventually, but I don't complain because I love I love that it's $750, but then when it gets to me, it's not. It's actually more than that, right? So we're paid weekly, which is just fantastic because you get your money super quick. You don't have to wait with us with kids in university and all sorts of fun expenses rolling in. I love knowing that I get a paycheck almost every single week. As soon as you rank up, you get paid for that rank the following Friday. And if you're coming in from another company and you're looking at this compensation plan, be blessed because you do not have to be heavily recruiting all of the time in order to earn a decent paycheck here. You're always just paid out based on your rank. So as long as I am gold, I will always receive $8,000 American a month. It never goes up, it never goes down, and it never changes based on if I recruit anyone or not.
Okay, so box 3 and 4. So box 3 I thought was incredible because they're not really time bonuses. Of course, the first 3 are to executive, but after that, as soon as you hit that ranking, you maintain it, you get those bonuses, which I find very inspiring because again, they're not time, you're not pressured to get them right away. And then you just like get an awesome paycheck. And again, like Julie said, it's in US dollars, which is incredible. And the 4th one, which is only in the US right now, but soon to be in Canada one of these days, is the financial freedom movement. And this for me just kind of like screams like what Q's all about. They're about educating us about finances and about wealth and success based on this plan. Number 4 there, when you hit elite and above, they give you that much money in basically just like towards any kind of debt you have, whether it's a car payment or a mortgage payment or schooling. And you also get a financial coach for yourself. For a company to give you money to teach you, give you a financial coach to teach you how to save your money and to invest it or to pay off debt, that for me just screams this company really wants you to succeed, which for me, that's why I was sold on it too as well. So this is soon to come to Canada, of course, currently in the United States. So that's a compensation plan. And for me, my previous company, it was bigger than this. It was like, in a sense where it was like 2 or 3 pages. It was kind of confusing. And when I saw this one simple page and the amount of percentage you get paid on total volume is unheard of. So take a look at it and like really understand what this could do for your family and you. And so lastly, a system that works. We have incredible onboarding and training systems. There's no second guessing. What do you do? What do you teach? There's literally systems we give you and plug you into. Also the leadership and mentors. Like we're working with Julie, who's the top ranked person in all of Canada. And she's here at like 11:30 at night. She's over on the East Coast and she's here supporting us. Like she's making herself available for us because she wants us to win. The plug and play system, again, we'll put into certain systems and you do what's best for you. There's different systems for different people as well. And earning before you learn, I'm still learning and I'm already earning more than my last company that I was with. I'm still learning. This is like my 2nd time doing a call. So again, it's pretty exciting. And then again, we give you all the tools you need to know to start now, which is exciting. So what's next? Join a chat. Join one of these calls, just reach out to Jenna or myself or Julie, whoever sent us this video, and just have a chat with us. And then watch the system and see how you can maybe do this yourself, whether you want to be a customer for the product, which is great, or an ambassador, and then kind of go from there. So I'm going to pass it off to Jenna again to close the call and ask any questions you may have.
Beautiful. So I have a question for both of you. And Janelle, I'll start with you. I had a few people ask me about Q Sciences and sleep. So would you recommend the chill terpene product, or do you think you'd recommend this spray for someone who's looking for sleep support?
Yeah, so this is a good question. So actually in our back office, when you do get your own account, you have access to this amazing information. So the sleep spray is actually directed towards sleep. So melatonin's in there, as well as theanine or thionine, which is also in our terpenes. So this is actually specific for sleep. I've heard even Sean talk about this on his call, that melatonin, when you take melatonin, your body actually needs more of it over time. You take more and more and more. For some reason, he can explain it himself. I don't know where to find this information, but he says that for our concoction, you don't have to take more over time. It's the same kind of dosage for yourself. Maybe it's the theanine or the HTP in it, but it's a pretty cool spray supplement. Whereas our chill, we also have, it has in here the theanine in there, which is, you see here, it's an amino acid that helps relax the mind. So it's still a calming effect with the terpenes, but you've got linalool, these are hard words, which is coming from lavender. So the overall effect from the terpenes is more calming instead of just sleep focused. That makes more sense.
Totally. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. And Julie, when I was on Janelle's QIQ call, we talked a little bit about how we can't get hemp in Canada. And you said, don't worry, it's no problem because terpenes rock the socks off hemp. And so if you just want to talk a little bit about how you've been using the terpene products, because I'm really excited about them.
Muted. Okay, yeah, absolutely. So my terpenes are all gone because I'm obsessed with them, and I just used the whole bottle. I was like, okay, the world is stressful. I mean, we need all the chill we can get. And how the terpenes work is you just do a mill under your tongue. Depending on your body weight, you may need to do 2 mills. It just depends. But within 5 minutes, instant calm, honestly. And what I love about it, it's not like taking, I had heart surgery once and took an Ativan, and that gives you calm, but it also makes you kind of loopy, I guess the word would be. But this doesn't. It also gives you increased focus. So you're feeling calm and focused, so you're really in the zone. And I absolutely love that feeling. It's one of the best feelings on earth to just be able to focus and be completely calm from head to toe. And so when we went to Dallas a couple of weeks ago, I was really pumped because I had been beta testing the terpenes over the summer. Another perk, guys, of being in the Canadian market, we get to beta test products here. And I wanted to try hemp because I was like, okay, I know I can try it down there. I know Alyssa and Sean or someone will have it. So I actually tried the new hemp, and it was good, but the terpenes are better. And I had heard that over and over again from people in Q who'd been using the hemp for months. They're like, we're totally just moving on to terpenes now. Hemp's cool, but this is more powerful. And the fun thing about it is that they can come out with so many different varieties of terpenes, right? Like we have 2 released right now, the Comfort and the Chill, and the Create will be coming, they said Q4, so soon. And I haven't even tried the Create yet, but I've heard that it's like mind-blowing focus.
Awesome. That's helpful. Yeah, so I think that's kind of all I have. Janelle, you've started taking the collagen, and yeah, the before and afters that I have seen are mind-blowing. I cannot wait to get my hands on the collagen. So I think that's a product that I'm really, really pumped about. So just for those people watching at home tonight, just like take a look at what we're doing here. Like we are literally on opposite sides of our country supporting each other. And I just think it's the coolest thing to be a part of. And we're all just like at home, chilling. And it's just so awesome. And I just hope that, like people will see some great ideas to just welcome some wellness into their life through these products. So I thank you guys all for being here, both Janelle and Julie and everyone who's going to watch this recording.